Can we get just across the board a rip bozo? I have to thank Konami for this one. The main reason why I have to thank Konami for this one is because they waited for me to hit 100,000 subs before banning it. Hello, chatters. Good morning. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want us to start the stream, you already know what we got to do. We got to be wiggling. If y'all ain't wiggling, you got to start now. I just took a big old sip of water, and I see a lot of wiggling. Hello! Oh my goodness. Hello! What's wrong with my voice?
You play Floodgates.
That was so bad. That voice crack was awful.
What do you do?
Hello! Okay.
Wiggle, wiggle.
As you can see, chat, I woke up very recently.
Hey, Coda.
How y'all doing? Hope you guys doing good. Coda sounds very distant today, bro. Okay. I was so fucking mad. So I came home. It was like 2 in the morning. I was here like chatting with my girlfriend until like 4 in the morning. And she left at 4 in the morning or something like that. And I went to bed. So I went to bed. Must have been 4 in the morning. Something like that, right? And then 7 a.m. rolls around. I'm fucking sleeping. And the fucking fire alarm goes off in my building. I get woken up by fucking beep, beep, beep. I'm like, fuck, man. What the hell? And I got out of bed, and a bunch of people were telling me, Coder, you have to see this ban list. I've seen some of the stuff that's on it, okay? I am aware of certain things that are on this ban list. I haven't looked at, like, the whole thing in depth, but I am aware of a certain card of sorts happens to be on it, and I have a lot of things to say about that. Let me just boot up Master Duel. Boom. Wait, this is the wrong side. Boom. Upcoming Forbidden and Limited List update. Okay. Apparently this is a big one, and there's like a lot of shit on it. So let's just talk about it. Let's just do it. Cards to be forbidden. Rongo Miniad. Very cool. Excellent hit. I'm very happy for Rongo Miniad to get banned. We got a GiOh. Unsurprising because that one wasn't a UR. We'll just skip this one. Block Dragon is banned. Fair hit. Very, very fair hit. Tilliment's Merly is an interesting one, and we'll talk about it after we go through the entire ban list. Because I feel like the Merly one is the one that, like, represents the most from this ban list, I feel. And, Phantasma Lord Ultimital Bishbaalkin is banned. Can we get just across the board a rip bozo? F's in the chat for my boy Bishbaalkin. I have to thank Konami for this one. The main reason why I have to thank Konami for this one is because they waited for me to hit 100,000 subs before banning it. They were like, Coder, we're gonna let you farm Bishbaalkin content to hit 100k. Now that you've hit it, it's gone. It's done. This is interesting, right? Because the thing that's weird is Bishbaalkin doesn't do anything in Master Duel. So this is one of two things. They're either A, doing this for me, which I doubt is the case, or B, whatever next set they release will have the Crimson Dragon. That's very much a possibility. Because the Crimson Dragon is the only card that really makes Bishbaalkin worth playing, right? A GiOh block and Bish banned equals streamer hits. How are they streamer hits? Oh, a GiOh is MBT, block is you, Bish is me. You're absolutely right. This ban list is me, Farfa, and MBT getting absolutely rolled, bro. Okay, so these are the cards to be banned. I do not disagree with any of these bans. I think all 5 of these bans are legit and make sense. Completely agree with all of these hits. Next up, cards to be limited. Branded Fusion, Rip, Bozo, Brandon Andes. Get absolutely fucked, bro. Anyone that is saddened by Branded Fusion going to 1 can absolutely cry about it. Rip, Bozo. I'm so down. I'm so happy this card got absolutely fucked. I cannot wait to Ash Blossom the fuck out of this card and then watch my opponent cry as I go, you ain't got another one, huh? You ain't gonna see another one for the rest of this damn game. Good fucking luck. Grass greener to 1. To be honest, ban it. Bro, this is gonna be the sackiest one of all time. But like, fine, I guess. Keckbeck to 1. I'm surprised they did it. I didn't think they would do it. I'm glad that they did. I don't even think I would have been upset if they just left a GiOh and put Keckbeck to 1 and put all these Shizus at 1. But I feel like that's only okay if they ban Kit, which they didn't do. So it's like fine. Sprite Jet and Swap Frog to 1 are hits to Sprite. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think this was gonna be what they would hit. I'm gonna say it, bro. I thought I was making a bold ass prediction. I genuinely thought that what they would do was put the Nimble Beaver to 2. It's not the weirdest hit you've ever seen, because it actually like impacts their board. But I like expected Nimble Beaver to 2. And it's such a Konami hit. Like if they put Beaver to 2, would anyone here have been like, oh my god, I am shocked that they did this? Now I genuinely believe that the for hire build is the way to go for Sprite in the future. I mean, you can still play like Sprite Pure. Like you still have the Nimble package with Sprint. So that's still fine. Like you can still see the same, you can still do the same combo, provided you play a different, like a different frog. So it's interesting. Cards to be semi-limited. We got Blaster, the Dragon Rule of Infernos. It did nothing at 1, it'll do nothing at 2. Pot of Extravagance to 2 from 3. I think this is legit. Honestly, bro, I think in Mass Duel, every single pot card should just be at 1. And yeah, even Pot of Generosity, put it to 1. And then Luster Pendulum going from 1 to 2 is good for the Draco Slayer deck. Pendulum players rejoice. They're happy as fuck. And then cards for which the limit on the number of copies will be lifted. Nadir Servant, Skrelpling to 3. Ancient Fairy Dragon to 3. Did nothing at 1, will do nothing at 3. And Girsu officially making Orcust full power. Isn't Harp at 1? Harp is at 3, Farfa. Unbanned Mermaid? Where in the name Nightmare Mermaid does it say Orcust? Huh? Huh? I'm saying every Orcust card is at 3. But the lore coder, okay, by that logic, fucking Mech Knight isn't at full power. Shut the front door. Looking at this ban list, who are the winners and losers and all that stuff? That's usually what people want to talk about, right? Let me find a graphic on Twitter so that it's more visual. These are the banned cards. I think what I'm going to be seeing here, right? I think realistically what we're seeing, Rongo wasn't doing anything. I'm surprised they didn't bring back Gossip Shadow. I think that card's genuinely cool. Tier Limit obviously got fucked. Merly getting banned means that basically Tier Limit have no reason to play Elf or Sprint, and they can only fusion twice per turn instead of 3. Do I think Tier is dead? Absolutely not. Kit Kalos is still a real card. But what this means realistically is if you Bestial or Crow or interrupt any fusion in the grave, they can essentially only ever make Kit and not anything else. So at that point, if you hit a tier, their end board is Kit Sulic Pass. The Bishbaalkin hit does absolutely nothing other than run my channel into the ground. I am now a dead stream.
What do you do?
Chad, this is a dead stream. My YouTube channel is also dead. That's it. Last stream, YouTube channel dead because I no longer have access to Bishbaalkin content. Block Dragon banned. I know everyone's thinking about Adamancipator and like, oh my god, Adamancipator's dead. Dude, the reality of it is, no one gives a fuck about Block Dragon. This is directly a hit for my Magnet Warrior deck, dude. They fucked my Magnet Warrior Vernisylph deck. Or it's before Super Heavy support. Well, you see, that would make too much sense. Okay, so that's the bans. And then, for the Unlimits, I think I know what deck I want to pick up when this ban list goes live. I want to play, I'm just going to say really like Coder, Old Andy. I want to play, Necros with Brandon. Not with Brandon, with, Dogmatica. Dogmatica Necros is probably the deck that I would like to play when this ban list goes live. I think that could be really fucking cool. I think it could be fun. So I wanna give it a try. Why are we bedging Necros, chat? Why are we bedging? All I want to do is banish a card from my opponent's hand, field, and graveyard, and make sure that I can only activate that while they have a card in all 3 of those locations. I'm gonna be honest, dude. This ban list is a 9 out of 10. There is only one thing that could have made this ban list a 10 out of 10. Would you guys like to say it? Anyone? Anyone at all? Correct. There is no Maxi or Fairy Tale Snow on this list. Those are the two cards that need to be banned. Snow, bad take. Farfa, I'm sorry, bro, but like... you're allowed to have incorrect opinions. It's fine. But we, as people who have been gifted the gift of intelligence at birth, are going to point at you and keck W at him. Jangle's keys. Ah, yes, Farfa is summoning his people. He's summoning his people.